And paste that. And there we go. I should have an accurate live chat. That looks good to me. So now should be able to go to my channel like that. I can now see my stream. Now if I go through here, with the new MMO mouse. There we go. Okay. So let me unplug the current wireless mouse. Plug it in for charging. And I can just rest it over there. And now I take new dongle. Okay. It occurs to me that I needed that open in order to even speak. That else got shut down. Oh, a lot of things. We need to process lasso. Oh my god, so many things. Honestly, the rest of it kind of just is good. Oh, wait, shit, we got rid of TTS by accident. Okay, TTS is back. What else am I forgetting here? Lumia is back. Streamer.bot's back. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're fully back. Yeah, not my finest moments. Not my finest moments. Oh, also I can finally see what Slay was seeing. Huh. is kind of weird. I'm not sure. I just pulled all the Murlocs on that island and killed them all with like 2% HP left. That's kind of crazy. It's occurred to me that this is gonna be more of like a this. God, this is such a weird mouse to grip. I almost feel more comfortable gripping it like damn near fucking sideways. Damn, I really do just have gigantic ass hands, don't I? If a fucking Razer Naga is considered a small ass mouse in my hand, like I feel like I got a problem. Bro, my hands really aren't that big, are they? I feel like this is just a small mouse. Because like my fingers just droop off the side. Take my resonant normal size mouse. And we're looking at like that. Right? Still big, but not nearly. Yeah, I can still kind of grip it like that. So let's just get them side by side. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty big thing. Only reason I survived was because of evasion, I think. Ooh, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you keep your shit in check. For sure. And the moment you start realizing that you've gone too far, you've got to start blinking and just getting the fuck out of there in general. Oh, it actually does look like all my keybinds reset. Not where I moved all the things, just simply all the keybinds. Okay, so the direct way that we're gonna be moving, honestly. Quick key binding. Yeah, so Frostbolt to 1. You're gonna be on 2. And that should be good. There we go. Yep, character specific. Okay. Now, if I have these moved right, the way that my AoE should work now is I should be able to frost, cold, then immediately into the blizzard. Yeah, no, that's huge. That's actually so much faster. Yeah, I can finally do the jumping moves. I know there's a way to do the spin jump. When you hit the spin jump, you gotta get very, very lucky on it, I guess. If you hit the spin jump while doing it, your character will rotate all the way around, blowing the cold on everybody. There's a way to force it, I think. Is it just holding spacebar? Anybody got any idea on how that works? Surely there's a way. There's definitely a method to the madness. Let's make sure that's all good. Okay. I do need to go and grab some food and stuff. I keep wanting to click with my ring finger for some ungodly reason. Oh, actually, if you hold the mouse like that, this becomes wildly more useful. So let's gather you and you. And now... Cool. When I'm ready for it, I can Arcane Explosion. Alright, I think I'm starting to learn here. Alright, so let's see if I can't find this talent. Paladin... I'm looking for something of judgment. I see Judgment Mastery. Judgment of Light. Unleashes a seal of energy to judge an enemy for 20 seconds, granting auto attack and auto shots. I don't think any of that's what I was looking for. Where would this be listed? To be fair, that might honestly be something that's not available here. Hour of Judgment. I have no clue where it comes from. If you click on your character advancement and look over through here, you should be able to see which tab it comes from. Yeah, at least in my quick little look, I cannot find Hour of Judgment. Yeah. Just got a little bit of every class. Yeah, I mean, it might be like a Mystic enchant on here. It might just be that you got essentially a legendary Mystic enchant. That could be why that's so powerful. I don't know. At least for the time being, I can't see that. But if I go through Mystic enchants... Hour of Judgment. Wonder if I could find that. I see Divine Judgment. Hour of Judgment is classless. Yeah, that might be one of these. Yeah, let's see what I can find. Can you search it on the right side of your character advancement page? I searched for it, there was nothing there. Ability Paladin, Judgment of the Pure. Modified by final hour. Huh. I mean, it says it's a level 30 thing. Doesn't mention it's from anything. Hammer from Heavens. Wonder if I can find that. It likely comes from something. I see Hammer of Justice. Sadly, I can't see those two spells. It's a hammer, but it's not the right kind of hammer. Very similar, though. Crusader's Judgment, maybe? No? Maybe from a Templar's hammer, maybe? Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that comes from. Certainly it comes from somewhere. Little bit sad that I can't, but fair enough. Yeah, because these are all the crowd control. These are all the AoE. And it's definitely not listed here, so that's unfortunate. Wish I could see exactly which of the Mystic Enchants it was. Is it Stormhammer? No. Oh, here it is. Hour of Judgment World Forged, right here. In the final hour Written in the last words, the truth is revealed. Yeah, so it's a world forged from somewhere. Yeah, but it's literally called Hour of Judgment. In this case, it is a purple. Let's see. Oh, it actually doesn't tell me what it's dropped by. Ah, here we go. Somebody's got a video on it, though. Oh, shit. This is going to be difficult. That might not be so easily doable. Though, to be fair, this dude is pretty much solo pulling the entire dungeon by himself. Bro, what in the fuck? Yeah, this dude's kind of crazy. Yeah, he's in the actual thing because, like, his reputation's going down. Is that Stratholm? Yep. That it is. That it is. This looks like where I would get it. Okay. Time to ask the guild. That's an ask the guild moment right there. Ask one of the guildies. Yep. Oh, to take me? No, they can't take me because I can't group with them. Yeah, I can't group with anybody that's not in hardcore. Nobody in the guild is hardcore anymore. Fuck, I gotta remember the name of it. Hour of Judgment. Oh, well, you'll get there eventually. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm probably not too far off of being able to start soloing them. I'm gonna need to start investing in a lot of other stuff, though. Yeah, there's also a good chance that literally nobody's on. Yeah, there's 4 people online right now. Very unlikely that I'm gonna find many people. Let's see. So that would be my spell haste. That would be explosion. That's wand. Link is here. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the Naga, but it is far too fucking heavy. Picking up this mouse is a nightmare. I feel like this is definitely something you wanted a higher DPI. It's a little bit higher. Cool part is, though, is I can actually freewheel it. Ah, looks like I do have some people to murder. Oh, there's a whole ass player over here. Alright, level 30 farmers. How does this go? Not bad. Especially for not having any buffs up. Not bad at all. Beast and Blade! Let's go! Another legendary enchant roll. Holy shit, bro. Where is your Fey Dragon? Oh shit, true. I gotta call up my dragon. I totally forgot I even had one. So this is kind of cool. So if I gain the Tame Beast ability, I can unleash a Fury of Tooth, Claw, and Blade. Your pet's special attacks grant you 10 energy. Increases your pet's maximum damage. This is actually not a bad one for our rogue. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to forego the succubus for like a regular ass tamed pet, this would actually be exactly what I would want. Can't save it though. Just a tad bit too poor to reroll. But oh, actually no, I got a bit longer. Little unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, let's actually head back over to the Taran Mills. So it's what, level 46 that I need to get to? So I need 10-ish levels. Don't need those. Might end up using these. Higher spirit, more spell power, but I lose the intellect. How much are these sell for? 5? I don't know where the... That's pretty alright. So I can take those out. And then, at least for a while, we'll just carry it around. Okay. So the question is, where do we go from here? I mean, I guess we kind of just bail out throughout the side of the mountain. Could try to hit Booty Bay. I'm actually not too far off from being able to grind that. Actually, wait. I think I had a whole thing from GPT. Come on, GPT. Give me my horde grinding build ideas. Perfect. This actually was not the right one. Uh-oh. Done. I think I did that one on a temporary. Well, shit. Where might I be able to do large pulls next? I can kind of just ignore that guy. Could try pulling in a bunch of the ogres. They're actually too low a level now. Damn, here I am just out-leveling entire areas. You know what? Maybe it's time. Maybe I go fight the level question mark guards. I mean, think about it. Can they really stop me? Actually, realistically, with 7,000 health, there is a small chance that I could kill them. They are without question stronger than me and would probably delete my health bar faster than I could possibly imagine, but be a rather interesting thing. I don't think the mountain yetis are really that bad. They just kind of have a shitload of health. Okay. Oh, we're by the crater now. Okay. Well. Wish for the best. Oh, this is not about to go good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. As much as I do want to fight them like I am, I don't think that's the right vibe. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Well, I better learn really fucking quick how to use my class again. Hopping that. 3, which would be you. Okay, that was not fun. That was not fun. I did not expect him to walk so close to me. So we're gonna shit down for a little bit, smell the roses. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this area very much. Delarian bubble is scary. Oh, it's, yeah. Yeah, this is an experience.
You're in trouble now.
I need to pop the seal of wisdom as well. And besides that, I'm pretty beefed up. Okay, so I would 1 to Shadow Bolt. 2 for that. 3 is that. So that would be 4. I'm sorry, did you just aggro that guy? Yeah, you are set to defensive, right? Supposed to be, anyway. I would like to think that this could be AoE-able, but I'm starting to think not. Is that a level 40 Archmage over there? Bro, this area is just asking to die. Powerful. Yeah, no, in the crater, there's like level 60 pluses. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, nah, that's too much.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Yeah. We got a couple in the Stone Talon that we could do, but I'm not quite sure where to go next. Anything I can do? Damn. Summon Succubus reduces the pushback of your Summon Succubus ability. Yeah, pretty much none of this is useful. I don't think we picked up any either. Oh, I'm just slightly faster than him. Get fucked.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a
Okay, where's the right vibe here? Desolus, maybe? Maybe I go Free Wind Post. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Part of me is honestly kind of thinking Ashenvale. Actually, that's a good point. The Arathi Highlands. I don't think that's the right place. Ah, apparently I can do Desolus. Stranglethorn Vale. Thousand Needles. Yeah, Thousand Needles, Shimmering Flats. Somewhere around here. Not quite sure where the Shimmering Flats are, but they'll be around here somewhere. Alright. Let's see how this works. This might end up taking a minute. To be fair, I guess I should be kind of just roaming around here looking for elites. I might be a high enough level that I could take on the 3 stack of elites that spawn by this area. I'm level 34 now, and I think they're level 25, so I've got about a 10 level advantage over them. So I feel like that would be enough to take them on, but I'm not sure. They will scale up with you, not if I disable the scaling. Unless you mean they do that naturally. Yeah, I don't know. At some point, I'm supposed to fight them, I think. I'm not exactly sure when that's supposed to happen, but definitely at some point it's supposed to happen. Well, I guess while we're flying, I guess this brings up a good time to say that since this is YouTube, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe down there and a comment below. It's very weird being on YouTube, though. I'm not gonna lie. It is rather strange having a like button. Oh shit, I lost my pedal. Oh, you know what? Stream Deck probably died on me. Uh-oh. Alright, so I can play. There it goes. Took a little bit, but it's there. Where am I now? Oh, this is, yeah. Yeah, it's a bad area to be in. not so sure I'm feeling this for the whole AoE territory. 1,000 Needles might be a bad AoE area. Southeast of Hammerfell. Pretty sure Hammerfell is actually over in the other area. And I think I'll need to go over to the other continent. All right.
Couldn't resist, could you?
New continent, new vibes. Hammerfell. So I need to travel southeast. Apparently it's a short run from Hammerfell, packs of 3 to 5 melee mobs with predictable paths. Terrain is flat and open. And it looks like I'll be pulling orcs on the road. Apparently casters are minimal. Line of sight them around the buildings. Okay. Well, this is going to end up as a rather interesting test. Okay. This looks like an area I want to be in. That area right over there. I need to ignore these guys. Yeah, if I get even remotely triggered by those guys, it's GG's, game over. And level 42s are maybe just a tad bit out of my level.
Come get the voodoo.
Get the Sigil of Storm. You know what? I'll do this for you.
The battle for Arathi Basin is a battle for resources.
Okay.
Lumber, ore, food, all these are needed in order to wage a good war. Denying our enemies of their supplies is as good as killing them on the battlefield. The League of
Cut
Arathor is
Arathar's
spreading
supply
to
lines.
retake Arathi. They and all the races of the Alliance now stream to this distant region, intent on expanding their hold from Refuge Point.
Well,
We must stop
we'll
them.
see what that
And
means.
the best means to stop them is to take
Level
their
37
supplies.
plus,
You
so it
can
doesn't look like I'm
enter
doing any of those.
Arathi Basin, known for its rich mines, fertile land, and skilled craftsmen. Capture and control every base you can. Win the battle, and return to me with the mark of honor you gain.
I mean, I guess we'll figure this out. I do need to get a lot more comfortable using the new mouse, though. Okay, this regen up a little bit. And then we'll cast our buffs. It looks like we have 3 right now. I'm not sure what would be a vibe. I mean, the closest that I could really do is Rain of Fire. I think that's about the exact same as Blizzard. The only difference is obviously it doesn't slow people. Could get Cold Snap. Alright, let's see if I can't pick this up. Oh, yeah, we're gonna want Dragonkin. Those little fuckers we want to ignore. Spiders, don't want to fight you. The Raptors, you could argue I do want to fight. The big guy, I definitely don't want to fight. 42 Elite, followed by a bunch of 39s. Those guys would fuck my shit. Yeah, I want to say it's just down here. It's a Hammerfell Grunt. Oh, these dudes must all be... Oh. Fuck are they doing? Are those people? No. Oh, this is fucking rough. Yo, dropping in here as usual. My dude, much love to you. I do hope you're having a super fantastic now. Yeah, that's so weird. They're not elites by any means. Theoretically, I could kill them, but I'm not gonna even try it. So weird, they're just being stalked. I sent you the vid, by the way. I did see. Yeah, no, that one that's strange. I'm not exactly sure why that's happening to you. Could really be for any number of reasons. Do you have any like add-ons installed to it or anything? Yeah, I think it might just be your range to the server in all honesties, but it could be anything. Yep, so if I head over to this farm, looks like I get assaulted by the big guy. Okay, so let's test these guys out. Run straight at me, no issue. He's not particularly strong. It's exactly what I want to see. That is not what I wanted to do. What realm are you on? I'm on area 52. And I'm currently playing a 52. And then I'm gonna want to hit you. No ranged as far as I can see. Okay, so it looks like this, for now, will be my farming location. Okay. So the other two are also the same for you, like delay-wise? For me, yeah, it all feels about the same. I can't see what my connection is to the server, but yeah, it all feels about the same. See a bunch of laborers. This is gonna be risky. Okay, very risky. I have no idea how this fucker's alive. Okay, that was bad. That was a very bad pull. Yeah, no. Rip. Either we can't see our ping and we can't change our region, but other than that it's fun? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much WoW. I don't know. I think we can find the server locations off of the website. I think they list them. There may be a way to fix. Run back over here for just a little bit. And it's free. That is true. The big free dubs. This area is a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, I miss me the hills, Brad. Them bitches are easy to pull. These guys, on the other hand, not so much. Not so much in the easy department. Alright, give me 1 second, fellas. I am gonna use the bathroom, and I shall be right back. Alright. I'm back. What level are you on? WoW? I am 34 currently. And we are currently fairly low level, honestly. Actually, let's grab a drink. Yep, currently I'm trying to run the hardcore challenge. Does have its ups and downs. Actually, I should find the innkeeper. Let's get us an innkeeper. I guess you? Yeah, you're the trauma surgeon. Ah, it's in here.
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
Sweet. Okay, so we are looking for the nectar. And some ham if possible. Looks like the closest I'm getting there is Stormwind Bites. I mean, that's not terrible.
Walk with
Not exactly great, but that's not terrible. Could grab an extra 8%. And, I mean, at the very least, I am gaining just the tiniest bit more rested. It's not a huge gain. And these aren't huge numbers. But you know what we can do while we wait out this time? Actually, now that I think about it, probably not much. We can't react to a lot of videos, now that I think about it. YouTube kind of will claim us to hell for that shit. Uh-huh. Well. Huh. There's a way around this, fellas. There's a way around this. There's always a way around this. We simply find something that we likely wouldn't be sued for streaming. Like the main Ascension channel. Aha!
Type of Classic Plus realm where you'll play the original 9 classes in a massively expanded Azeroth enriched with new features. With new spells added to each class baseline.
Okay,
Wrath of
so I
the
think
Lich
that's
King
just an
Tower.
ad for it. But I think we can find something that might explain some of the new stuff here. Immersive item
On
drops.
Warcraft Reborn, the world is alive with foes worth fighting, and each one carries the gear that makes them dangerous. Gear that you can take for yourself. On Warcraft Reborn, the hunt for loot isn't just a roll of the dice. It's a promise that if you can see it, you can take it. When you slay an enemy, you're not just getting random loot. You're getting the exact gear the creature was wearing. Introducing immersive item drops. On Warcraft Reborn, all creatures have a chance to drop the actual gear they're wearing when you slay them. Items with the same look and the same stats as their wielder. If you take down a bandit wielding a dagger and leather armor, you might just find agility-based leather gear or maybe even the dagger itself from his corpse. If you slay an orc warrior wearing mail with a battle axe, you might walk away wearing his armor or wielding that axe. In a nutshell, you
This part
can
is
take
pretty
an
nice.
enemy's gear. This
It does
is in
mean that you
addition
can
to their
choose the
regular
enemy that you
classic
want to
loot,
farm
giving
for
you
the
an
type of
all-new
stuff
way
that you
to
want to
gear up.
farm. She is
Immersive
rather
gear drops make
kind of
gearing up
interesting.
exciting and engaging because you can seek out and hunt creatures with the stuff you want. Steal agility and attack power gear from bandits, loot strength and block gear from knights, spirit away spell power and intellect gear from wizards, and so on. You can even take down creatures wearing unique pieces of equipment to get it, letting you grab exciting new gear that's never been available before. Immersive gear drops
This
include
part I
stats
really
that
do
have
like.
never existed at early levels
I kind of
before.
wish that this
Stats like
was
armor
like
penetration,
stuff that
haste,
you could
spell
get from
penetration, block,
from
defense,
vanilla.
and expertise.
If they
Using
do
them,
do a vanilla
you can
plus,
shape
this
your
needs
class
to be a
in ways
feature
never before
without
possible.
question.
Even bosses drop their equipped gear, letting you become the very foes who once stood against you. This transforms your gear into a story of the foes you've conquered, making progression feel like a living, breathing adventure.
Yeah, that's
With over
definitely really cool.
9,000 new items woven into the world, gearing up becomes a quest all on its own. With immersive gear drops, what you see is what you get. Stay
I do
tuned for
feel
more
like the
Warcraft
number of
Reborn
stats
features
that they
videos
give you is
coming soon.
rather too high. Because, like, at my current level, even without dungeoning, I have, like, some pretty crazy gear, to be kind of honest. A lot of, like, +6s, some +7s, some +5s. Like, it does start to get to be a little bit much. And it does kind of decrease your need to, like, do all the things to get certain upgrades and stuff, which does somewhat detract from it. But I do like that you can grab the gear that they are wearing. And it does kind of make sense. I just kind of wish that, like, normal people gear was a little bit, like, toned down. Whereas, like, your elite mobs and your bosses would be, like, a lot crazier. Maybe more in line with where they're at right now. To be fair, I haven't really killed many bosses, so it could be that the moment that we kill a boss, it is, in fact, like, super duper crazy gear, but I have seen nothing to sort of suggest that, at least not yet. Yeah, I guess they also did rewrite a bunch of the classes for their Warcraft Reborn. I wonder how they
warrior
did.
Is a disciplined soldier.
Actually, no.
a
Let's go
fearless
after our
combatant
boy the
charging
mage.
head-
The mage is what I care for. Have they gone over the mage? That's the real question. I see they've done the hunter. I don't think they have. Yeah, I see a lot of the Conquest of Azeroth. They're talking about the hardcore challenge. Season 9 was 8 months ago. Fair. Nightmare mode. Features and
Warcraft
vision.
Reborn is an upcoming Classic Plus project from Ascension Custom WoW. On the new realm, Bronzebeard, you'll play as the original 9 classes enhanced with Wrath talents in vanilla, new spells and talents, and mystic enchantments that build on classic playstyles. Steady 1.5 times experience rates put the focus
my
on your
dog.
adventure, giving you time to
I'm gonna
develop
let
your
that play
character
out.
and explore a Classic Plus Azeroth enriched with new locations, deadlier creatures, and new treasure to uncover. Deeper RPG elements from Azeroth and its monsters make every single creature dangerous and unique. Slay them to discover their immersive item drops, and loot exactly what enemies are wearing, becoming the creatures you slay and gaining their expanded stats. Journey through an enriched open world to find thousands of hand-placed RPG items and mystic enchantments scattered across new and familiar zones. You'll loot them in the open world, win them from new adventures, and discover them by speaking with or even defeating the various new denizens of Azeroth. Dive into a crafting overhaul that transforms professions into a meaningful part of your journey. Crafted item affixes and upgrade kits make your creations stronger and help you contribute to trade and commerce throughout Azeroth. Take on new quests and challenge optional hardcore trials. When you're strong enough, you'll dive into dungeons and raids with enhanced
Okay,
mechanics.
fellas. Looks like this
Challenge
might end up
new
taking a
dungeons
second.
with never-before-seen creatures and boss
On the
battles.
off
Earn new
chance
spoils
that
with
that
over
ends up
10,000 new
auto-playing.
items in vanilla. Battle new and empowered end-game world bosses, and wage war in new and
You know what? This is a
upgraded
17-minute
battlegrounds
long
and
video,
and that's just the beginning.
so
Look,
fuck
I'm
it.
not gonna pretend to know a lot about
I'm gonna
NASCAR.
play this for
There's
just a
basically
second. Give
two
me
things
one
I know
moment,
about
fellas.
NASCAR. Number one,
I
is
will
I've
be
seen
right back.
Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby, and I live by this code.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Yeah, that's true, and that's how I live my life. And the second thing I know is that one NASCAR highlight that kind of broke through the noise and hit like mainstream sports audiences. And that was Ross Chastain like 2 or 3 years ago when he did this.
Take a look at what he did!
I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
You made the transfer, man. He like slingshots around the side of the wall, and he like apparently learned that from the 2005 NASCAR game on the GameCube. It's like a video game move. This is his POV.
Yeah, I gotta get up these two.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Hang on, man. Checkered flag. Nice and easy. Keep it up against the fence there.
Talk to me, boys.
You made the transfer! You made the transfer, man! That was f***ing ridiculous, dude!
All right, well, he got 4th place off that and qualified, so it was pretty incredible. The guy he beat, though, the car right behind him was someone I didn't know, but is actually really famous in the world of NASCAR. The number 11, driven by Denny Hamlin. This guy's 45 years old, has been driving for like 2+ decades. I don't think he's ever won a NASCAR championship, but he's like one of the best drivers there's ever been and very storied and very fan beloved. And this is his response to like getting beaten at the last second by a wild move.
What's the one outside over here? Outside. I guess we just lost on that.
Well, I've never seen anything like it, but Bell wins, he's in, and the one Hail Mary defense in 3 and 4 and got it. Wow.
Did all I could do, Chris.
I did all I could do, Chris. So he handled that pretty well. He's not a type to get overly emotional. He's a seasoned driver. So to bring this back to business for a second, it's pretty crazy that yesterday he's in front of a jury in a NASCAR antitrust trial and breaking down in tears while testifying. Because right now, there is a monumental trial between essentially the teams of NASCAR and the NASCAR organization itself that is going on, and antitrust law is going to determine whether or not they can keep operating the way they are. So, who is Denny Hamlin's partner? Because on Sunday, Denny Hamlin drives one of these cars and competes for someone else's team. But on Monday through Saturday, Denny Hamlin is now a team owner, and he helps manage and run a different driver under a different car for 23XI Racing. Now, Denny Hamlin didn't have the money to do this by himself, so he went into business with someone else. Who's this guy next to him? You know how you guys sometimes say that I'm the Michael Jordan of niche economic streamers on Twitch? Well, this guy right here is the Michael Jordan of basketball.
Whew.
AKA the
So
actual
sorry,
Michael
fellas.
Jordan,
That took
who
way
after
longer than I thought.
this is contentious, but maybe
Well,
he's a
hopefully
GOAT in
that was
basketball.
rather interesting, I imagine.
He's top 2 at
Whew.
least, and making $1 billion from his.
Let's
Nike
see, what
deal.
was even
He
the video that I
after
put on?
grew
Michael
up loving
Jordan is
NASCAR,
suing
decided that he went
NASCAR.
and found a NASCAR team. So he goes into business
Well,
with Hamlin, and they
that's
start
not exactly the
23
headline I
XI
thought I
Racing
was putting
after
on, but
Jordan's number 23. And it's a
fuck
new
it.
NASCAR team started, I think, 5 years ago during COVID.
Yeah,
And it's
fuck
done
it, that
pretty
checks
damn
out.
well for itself.
That
They've
checks
got some
out.
pretty big name sponsors. They've gotten a good drivers. This guy, Bubba Wallace, and they've had some success, okay? And Jordan, after having a few years under his belt in the world of NASCAR, has openly decided to say, hey, this system that this family has created is fucked up. There is no real path for the team owners in NASCAR to ever get ahead. They're constantly losing money. So let's look into it. By the way, this is the family that owns NASCAR. I said they are the France family. They are not French. They just have that name.
I am French. You say you're French? Oui. We? No, we are not French.
We are American. Greatest country on earth. No, they're all American. This is Bill France Sr. He founded NASCAR back.
Fair enough. It's an interesting conundrum that's happening right over there. Okay, I have 2 minutes remaining on this. So actually, you know what? We actually are just gonna watch 2 more minutes of this. God damn it, how has it still not been 15 minutes?
And then he passed it on to his
I
son,
want that
Ryan.
8%
He
XP.
did it every
I
God-fearing
will do
American
wild
NASCAR
things for this
executive
8%
does, and had a
XP.
big DUI. They found
Yeah,
him
likely I think I need to
stuck
get
in a
about
car full
2
of
more
oxy,
levels, I
and
think.
He was arrested and he had to step down as CEO of NASCAR. So it went back to this guy's brother, Jim France. And that guy's currently running NASCAR. So it's been a family business this whole time. And teams within NASCAR had constantly been complaining that they get almost no piece of the juicy revenue. I mean, NASCAR makes a ton of money, but almost none of it trickles down to the teams, and even less of that trickles down to the drivers. So while a few drivers do well, 75% of the teams, they did a study, a NASCAR-funded study, 70% of the teams lose money. And so in 2016, after much complaining, NASCAR finally introduced what they called a charter system. Basically, there's 38 Cup Series races. If you buy a NASCAR charter, you get guaranteed entry into all of them, and you get a share of the TV revenue. It's sort of
Okay.
pitched as like being one of the teams in the NBA or being one of the teams in the NFL. You're like a part of NASCAR. In actuality, according to what we're saying from 23XI and Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, it's really like a chain that binds you to NASCAR and gives you almost no upside. So the economics of it are a little bit weird.
What's to
NASCAR
lose?
charges like between $20 to $40 million for one of these slots. Plus, to fund running a car for a season,
Oh, we're
costs
so
about
close.
$20 million on its own.
We got it.
So
We
like,
actually got it. Oh, we actually got it. We got the buff. We got the buff. All right. 2 hours of enhanced XP. We will gain extra 8% XP. I wonder what'll happen first. I get the whistle or you tame the dragon right away. Yeah, I don't think there's any shot I tame that dragon right away. What level do I gotta be to tame this dragon? I think I've got an extra level I've got to grab. Okay, so I'm going to pass Arcane Intellect. Want to give us one of those. Then I want to remember the spells. So that's Frost, Cone, Blizzard, Arcane. Frost, Cone, Blizzard, Arcane. Alright, I'm not sure this is the right move, but we'll try it. It's a level 42 elite or 39 if you want the weaker fire mains. Oh. The 42 elite, not so certain about, but otherwise, I think there's a pretty good vibe. You know, it's just occurred to me that I did not have my mana shield barrier up. There's a good chance that I went into that previous fight without any sort of shield. Okay, so the militia, the laborers. I forgot I gave you the map with the outlines for the dragons. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, I need to go and take a look at that. Come together. Once again, fighter scrolls. And these are ones I still cannot use. But they give me cool appearance. So, I mean, I might as well take the appearance, you know? Fuck it. I wonder, what is my spell power actually affecting here? Bonus damage increases damage with melee weapons by 16.7 damage per second. Increases the damage with the ranged weapons by 16.7 damage per second. Bonus healing. Your healing is increased by 74. Hit rating 2 plus 3%. Reduced by 5. Haste rating. Not that much better, but a little bit better. Critical chance isn't crazy, but it's starting to get up there. My defenses are pretty high. Yeah, I am taking a minus to that. Let's see. Increases health regeneration and increases mana. That's just flat attack power. And then my agility increases my armor, my critical hit. And yeah, okay. And Murlocs? Oh, that's where you were farming the Murlocs. Fair. Okay. I feel moderately confident. Come together. I was one confident guy. Pretty cool boots. I mean, I'll take them, but I don't think they're particularly useful. Who the fuck is that? Prestige? Oh, he's doing hardcore insane. Oh, no shit. That dude dies if he doesn't rest it and in every once in a while. Oh, that's actually kind of crazy. Bro, people actually do that challenge. Like, legitimately. But, like, why would you do that to yourself? That's so goddamn painful. Alright, let's see if we can't... I mean, most of these are game sounds. This should be fine. I think we can go with this. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, it's a mysterious hammer. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm down to pick up a mysterious hammer. Level 38. Maybe I'm a little less inclined to pick up this hammer. Got it. Oh, shit. Oh, the adventurer cannot heal outside of arrested areas. Okay. Also, this is fucking sick. Requires elemental mastery, reduces the cooldown of your storm strike by 3 seconds, and makes elemental mastery increase your melee haste by 15%. While elemental mastery or shamanistic rage is active, your storm strike deals additional nature damage to all enemies in front of you. The damage is lowered when damaging more than 5 targets. Dealing damage with lightning shield reduces the cooldown of elemental mastery by 10 seconds. Casting lightning bolts or chain lightning while affected by 3 or more stacks of maelstrom. Weapon further reduces the cooldown of elemental mastery and air ascendancy by 6 seconds. These effects require a final rank of shamanism. Damage of your lightning shield is increased by 75%, and your maelstrom weapon now increases the damage of lightning bolt and chain lightning by 10% per stack against monsters. That seems pretty good. And now, if I had to say, I would say that that's a pretty good one. I'm getting very, very, very close to at least getting a sizable number of these. I should actually have it. Oh no. Even though it's world forged, I guess it doesn't get automatically collected there. Weird, a bunch of the other world forged ones did. I gotta save this one normally. Or maybe that's just supposed to give me a random one. Do I dare want to try to keep going after it? Part of me does kind of wonder if it's like an infinite source. Nope. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, let's be glad I haven't run into that guy yet. Talk about a highly contested area, Jesus. Okay, let's see, am I missing anything? Alright. So I'm thinking... That might be too many. It was risky, but it worked out. Certainly risky, but it worked out. And they are, in fact, dropping a lot of what they were wearing. Pretty much exactly what they were wearing. That's kind of crazy, though. Another unknown sword. Sure, I'll take its appearance, but I can't really use it. Alright, let's keep track of our XP here. So we're at about 19,000. Alright, so let's remember that we're at the big 19K. Actually, no, let's be exact. Alright. Now we wait for a quick respawn. Should have happened about now. Perfect. And that brought us to 2348. So now if we pull up a calculator... So we're making about 1,400 XP a pull. We can go. We can simplify it and say that it's about 1500 XP. All right. So we need. Oh, I messed up a 0 in there. Oops. There we go. 41 pulls. Of the size that we just did, that would be 41 pulls. It's starting to occur to me that this whole AoE farming thing isn't really all it's cracked up to be. Hear me out. Maybe, just maybe, it really is not that effective. Also, I feel like just the XP gains are kind of abysmal. What are we earning off of just fighting one guy? $281 XP. And that's with the 2x, with the 8%. Not great. Queen's Jewel is rather nice. None of it's particularly better. This is actually kind of nice, though. Yeah, AoE farming is meant to be done after the quests in an area. Fair. Yeah, I can't quite do most of the quests in this area. That would probably get me killed. Yeah, we can just abandon these. Okay, so that's a PvP quest. Can't do that. That's a group quest. That's probably why that's giving 9k XP. I mean, to be fair, if we're getting 1500 XP a pull, that's like 3 pulls is a quest. You've got enough? Arathi starts at, like 30? Are we sure? Because, like, everything here is pretty crazy high. To be fair, though, I do need to get to the point of where I get over to those AoE Murlocs. Or not the AoE Murlocs, but just the melee Murlocs. Those melee Murlocs seem really fucking nice. Especially since they dropped the mage enchants. Now I can actually show a stopwatch. Alright guys, we're speed running WoW now. How long does it take me? My god. I'm making record time. Took me about 20 seconds.
It is still clear to me, like yesterday. So many years without
Let's grab the rest of you.
To bind me to this terrible place. Then finally, chief. Doomhammer in his midnight plate, his warhammer held high.
And then I've got one
That the
final
blow of a
guy.
coward would strike down our greatest hero. From behind, he charged on his horse, and then his lance ran him through. I fell to my knees. What hope was there? What hope
Ah,
was there?
yes, that's right. You're the PvP guy. What is this? I see a level 61 motherfucker over here.
What now?
Dude's definitely doing... Oh. No, this is a person.
What now?
Oh, this is the battlegrounds.
Watch your back.
Nah, there's no shot I'm doing battlegrounds in hardcore.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm just learning how to PvP. It's not good enough for me. Yeah, I can't use that. Alright, well, with all that we've got, we might as well start making some stuff with our tailoring. On the bright side, we can do a little bit of tailoring work. Oh yeah, and look at that. Arrested XP did in fact increase. Yeah, look, that's already starting to give us a couple things. Ideally, we're gonna start needing these, though. I don't think anything helps us. 3 intellect, 6 spirit. Those actually aren't terrible. 2 spell power is nice. Now I should be able to create these. Yeah, but ideally I want to make these. I think technically they wouldn't give me the most XP. Just because I can make more of these. Only by 1. Let's craft all of the boots. Oh, it actually looks like I'm out of fine thread. Ironically enough, the thing that I'm missing is rather basic. Honestly, over here, I've got no idea how to get some more, but... We're gonna use the bathroom. That dude's a butcher. Stable master. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it's 5 gold for a second and 50 gold for the third. That's for the innkeeper. Trade goods. Just gonna buy a shitload of this. And that should be good. Yeah, can't make anything really needed. Can make a heavy leather though. Yeah, nothing needed. I can make double stitch shoulders. Wasn't much. But I will take it. Okay, so I can still craft 4 of these. Not much, but that should be about a level. At the very least, it's a good amount of XP. And nothing else. Okay. And that should be about all. Yeah. All right, onwards we go. I still don't think this is necessarily the vibe, but let's see, Rising Spirits, so I gotta kill 10 raptors. This should be easy. Okay. Yeah, these guys break free like super duper easy. All right. I got us 3 of the eyes and actually some heavy leathers as well. I'm not opposed to that. Okay, so we are gonna need to start buffing ourselves. Then we drink. And then we go for some more raptors. Okay, that looks like a pretty good raptor pull right there. Ooh, it's actually a lot better than I thought. Okay. Come on, guys. Primal Mystics. Primal Lightning Bolt just got added to my thing. Sweet. Alright. Do I even really need to drink a big one? I feel like the small one should be fine. Oh yeah, and that already got us 7. Should be able to pull the rest of them like this. Come on. Perfect. Still adapting to the new mouse. That should be 10. Perfect. All right. Perhaps now I'm getting into the proper swing of AoE farming. This one gives me a bunch of mana per second. Extra 3 mana every 5 seconds. And an extra 4 spell power. And 4 intellect. And 60 armor. I think I might have to. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of too good. Yeah, I mean, the haste rating kind of sucks to lose, but like the rest of it is kind of fantastic. This guy.
Relax.
I give the Raptor talent to somebody. Oh, to this guy.
So what is this? Polished bone. What
Hey, we actually got a good amount.
restore the horde to its glory?
530. We can finally re-roll again.
I would not understand. Mercy was denied me when I was not allowed to die with my war chief in battle. A cruel blow fate has dealt me.
I think we should be good to just keep on running. What could possibly go wrong? Loot or use a Raptor Heart from Highland Fleshstalkers. Okay, so it does in fact look like we have new enemies to fight. Okay, this is leading me right over towards Alliance. Actually, well, wait, this is a Horde zone. It's just that there's 2 Alliance people. Should be sitting up on the rock right there. One of them's a PvP. So I think if I fought that one... Oh, to be fair, you're passive. The non-passive one is you. Oh, so realistically, if you walked over there, you'd only have to fight the one. Although that would really, really suck if I PvP flagged and then the Horde was mad at me. I'd have to be a freelance soldier. Oh, that spider's fast. Hey, okay, I found us a... Holy shit. I'm not so confident in my AoE abilities anymore. Okay. Barely even an inconvenience. Nope, not a problem. I was worried about nothing. Okay. Really? Come on. And there we go. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Let's go over to this. Ooh, what do we got here? 10 stamina? Am I reading that right? Does that say plus 10 stamina? Jesus fucking Christ, I'm already at plus 10 items? There's no way that's normal. I mean, we're filling up, but we're fine. So the right idea is to aggro, like, these 3. Possibly the 4. Need you all back here. There we go. Bunch of hearts. Well, I'm not gonna lie, these brutes seem kind of fun. I would totally fight them if they wouldn't fuck my shit. Yeah, we're gonna want some fast healing here. Okay. So what's the vibe? Looks like we could pull 2, 3. Ooh, and a World Forged item. Okay. Nearly done with my hearts already. And abandoned storage camp. It gives me really good cloth gloves. Holy shit. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Yep, now I just need to find 1 more of those raptors in this area. I'm trying my best to get you one of the whistles for a dragonkin. Nobody's dropping them though, so they actually have like a 4% chance to drop. As like as a fair warning there, you are farming a 4% drop there. They are actually ridiculously low chance. They're kind of meant for the farmers though, in all fairness. I see spiders. The last of the raptors. Cool. Oh, did that not have what we needed? As I was saying. The last of the raptors. I must treat them with respect. 1. 2. That was a chain lightning. That's not what we wanted. Fucking rooting abilities. Okay. Still no raptor heart. Good to know. Well, shit. The dragonkin ain't dropping. At least not yet. I believe in you, Toad. You've got this shit. You've made the impossible possible before. And you shall do it again. What the fuck? Read the name of this chicken. Cluxzor Wingman Extraordinaire. I can't interact with them in any way. And apparently that is my guy there. So I do wonder. If I lead a mob to him, will he attempt to like block at it or something? Wow, you are a really, really, really shit wingman. That's fucked up. I've got no idea what he's supposed to be doing. From the Syndicate Thief. I'm gonna be so honest. I did not know that the Syndicate were this far out here. This is a bad idea. Now what am I doing? Follow the road. I've played Wizard 101 before. I know what it means to walk the road. It apparently means accidentally walking into... Jesus fucking Christ. So, what do you guys think? I thought I accidentally just cast a spell on him. Oh, that my fucking heart just sank. Okay, so let's, like, move around them. Fucking terrifying. So those eggs... I'm pretty sure that's that caravan. Are these the same guys from the Barons? Level 38 elites. The only issue is that there's 3 of them. Bro, this is a rough fucking area. What the hell? Ah, come on. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely wanting me in the castle. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Can I just say, this is an outright terrible idea. You guys remember how I said that was a terrible idea? Huh! Bro, it... What? Yeah, it's the sigil of the storm. I would attempt this, but there is no shot that I live. No shot. They're at 8,000 health. I do 600 damage with my blizzard. Don't think that's working out. Pretty sure it only gets worse up there. If I had stealth, maybe. Level 35 demon. I could fight the demon. Even this syndicate thief. Whew. All right. Should be good to make the long run back. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Genuinely goddamn terrifying. Luckily, we got it with our very, very last slot there. Could go with that. Ooh. You see them just nearly turn to face me? They've got pretty crazy aggro range, it seems. Bro, what's up with this area? I swear to God, this is like so much more intense than any other area I've gone to. Jesus. And I thought the start was difficult. Well, at least we can save one inventory slot. Alright, that should be a full level. Well, hypothetically. Then we'll eat a little bit of blue cheese and we're good to go. Also get a lot of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff to craft too, honestly. Let's see. Nothing for you. But yeah, I can already make heavy armor kits, heavy armor upgrade kits. Yeah, it looks like the most of anything I can make is 3. I've already got heavy armor kits, so that's gonna work out. Sweet. And that should absolutely guarantee that this quest, actually these quests, are a smash hit. So that gets us to 35. That gets us a little bit further. Browse the goods. Don't need an axe. I will use the Primal Mystic Scroll. I think I can sell those. Bunch of raptor eggs. I think I can actually cook those. Oh, weird. There actually isn't a campfire. Luckily, it allows you to just cook your own campfire. Oh, surprisingly, cannot make those into things. So if I go Book of Artisans, where you can finally become an expert tailor and use our spider silk. Yep, okay, so that's where we use spider silk, the cloth, we even use medium leather. Okay, that actually worked out. To be fair, we do got quite a bit of stuff. I think maybe a little bit of healing. Riptide heals a friendly target. Penance. Summons a healing stream totem at the feet of the character for 10 seconds. Heals up to 3 people within 30 yards for 13 every 2 seconds. I mean, that could be nice. Might honestly end up going with something like Regrowth or Healing Touch. I think Regrowth is the vibe for my character because a heal over time would be huge. Not super needed, especially with the mana cost, like that's kind of big. Crafting a mana gem definitely going to be needed. Oh. Incapacitating any enemy ahead of you is kind of huge. When activated, your next mage spell within 10 seconds, with a casting time less than 10 seconds, becomes an instant cast spell. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I would want heals. Support cooldowns. Readiness, when activated, resets the cooldown on your other hunter abilities. Divine Storm. Could just do a lesser healing wave. Yeah, I just gotta think. Regrowth is the vibe. Yeah, because then I can just apply that when I need it. And then as for the one talent point that we got, we can continue putting it where it's been. gain the capstone. Your armor contribution from cloth gear is increased by 30%. And it also increases my armor by 300%, which would be nice. Although I can increase Cone of Cold and Arcane Blast by 6%. While casting a damaging or channeled spell. Okay, so this would just increase my chance to cause a power surge. That increases my critical strike damage. Increases the critical strike chance of your mage spells against frozen targets. That could be kind of nice. Oh, increases the critical strike of all spells. Increases the damage of Cone of Cold by 15%. After dealing damage with Cone of Cold or Frost Nova, you have a 33% chance to reduce the cast time of your next 2 Frost Bolts or Blizzard casts by 25%. Yeah, I think I'm going to improve Cone of Cold. When you deal direct damage, you have a 7% chance to be granted Fingers of Frost, which treats your next 2 mage spells cast as if the target were frozen. Oh, there is so much shit here. So I could do the Conjure Mana Gem. Yeah, being able to just instantly restore a sizable chunk of mana would be nice. Gonna be something I leave over there in the bar. Okay, so you can only have a maximum of 1. But we can summon that guy in. Okay, so Mana Gem is still over at rank 1. Oh, it actually did make 3 of them, though. Okay, 3 charges makes 3 of them in one go. So now we can regen our mana. Now we can regen our health. We can get the fuck out of there. We've got a couple of boosts, though to be fair, we should also grab 1 more. But for the time being, until we get that next level, I would say that we're pretty good. And the 15% damage is kind of nice. I don't know if that actually shows up on there, or if I actually have to deal the damage for it to show up. Alright, well, let's complete another quest.
At least it is something interesting you bring to me this time. A strange power it emits. This
Hall of the Raptor.
Is this the power of the shamans that Torgen tried to show me? I must say it is interesting. Tell Torgen that he has convinced me for the time being. I will listen to what he has to say.
To be honest, those quest lines are actually kind of nice. I should look for more easy quest lines. Yep, so now I would need to go back there. Yeah, all the way back over. Oh, no, maybe not. 31, 32. Bunch of the Syndicate Highwaymen. Couple stalkers and stuff. Actually, could be an easy farm. I think it's worth rolling some of the gear we've got, though. Alright, so... Oh yeah, 3 charges increases your agility by 12. This increases your attack power, agility. Small glowing shard. Whoa. Okay, not bad. Ooh, Primal Cone of Cold heals you for 60 and increases your primary stat by 11. That could be so huge. Yeah, Primal Cone of Cold would actually be amazing. If I could get Primal Blizzard as well, we could stack that. Do I have Primal Blizzard? Do not. Damn, okay, so you can stack that up to a max of 33. Plus 33 int is crazy. Yeah. I guess the 60 is also pretty nice. So it could just be really, really big heals. Albeit, it's only for 12 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I guess that this should be okay. No reason that this should be too bad. But getting all the way over there will be a problem. Let's take a look at those dragon locations. Definitely not where I'm at. Yeah, I've got no idea where that map is of, Toad. I know what you have circled there, what you're trying to show, but I just don't know where that is. Dust Wallow March. Okay. This might take a minute. Just below Ratchet. Interesting. Damn, I wish I could fight that guy. I feel like an AoE mage would be perfect to fight that guy. Okay, here we are. Whoa. Still die like the rest, still dies like the rest. He thinks he's clever. Alright, off to a fantastic start. Oh yeah, we should probably buff. Alright. Oh yeah, and resummon that guy. Hey, there we are. Belt of the Renegade. Not a bad belt. Entangled Storm. Increases the damage of your Typhoon. No idea what a Typhoon is. No idea how to get access to it, but we will figure that out. And as far as I'm aware, none of these guys root. Yep, not range, don't root. I was wrong. Still easy. Ooh. Nah, I don't need that. Crimson Lotus. Okay, I guess we'll keep that. Mark of the Syndicates. Thick leather. Not quite better than what I got. Okay. Did I make a lot of stuff yet? Too heavy leather. Okay. It looks like I need to find the highwayman. Seems to think that it's like right over there. You know what? It's really just any of them. Oh, that is not what I mean. And this guy should be the last. That he is. Yeah, no shot am I doing Broken Sigil. Nope, nope, nope. That's gonna have me fight the elites. I cannot, in fact, fight the elites. Oh, good luck chasing me. Luckily, when you're actually on a mount, you're pretty well protected. So long as they don't break your mount. Which technically they can do. Actually, no technically about it. They will, can, and do break your mounts. They do that shit like wildly crazy. This area is insane, bro. I haven't fully been over here before. So I haven't gotten to see the like level of nutsness. But it's actually a nice little area. Filled with a bunch of AoE potential. Like, watch this. Far as I'm aware, none of these guys are ranged. Well, watch as we find out in real time. Pretty big pull. In. Casting regrowth. And we're good. Ooh. I almost ended up poorly, but we're fine. Me? Fuck up? I could never. Okay. Collected a bunch of brand new appearances. That'll help us look snazzy later. Alright, let's get out of here. Bunch of free XP. At least the end of our rested XP. Although we do still get 8%. Although I'm not gonna lie, the 15 minutes for 8%, it's a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough, to say the least. Okay, we're nearly there. And we turn that in, and should get us to probably here. And then from there, I don't know if I can go to Dust Wallow. I mean, maybe. Oh, he does actually have another quest. It is actually kind of worth it, though. 10 intellect, 10 spirit. I mean, I'd take that over. So we get mithril ore. Okay. There should be a shop in here.
You have learned all that I am able to teach you at this time, Dr. Adventurer. Return.
Dr. Adventurer. Yes, Dr. Adventurer, it is you. I always thought I'd meet you somewhere around here. Green silk pack. Do I really need that? Probably don't need that. So much silk cloth. I know eventually it's going to be super duper useful. For the time being, it's just clutter, but soon. There is a fly point to Dust Wallow for the Horde. Nice. Is it worth doing at my current level, though, of nearly 36? Maybe I don't really need the brain freeze. And sell the Hillsbrad shirt. Bunch of the raptor eggs. This gets us somewhere. Yeah, let's swap this on. At 35, you can get Firemane, Ashtail, or whatever pretty easy. Okay. It has Rain of Fire, but the 42 Elite I wouldn't recommend. Hey, I'll take any of the ones that have Rain of Fire. Honestly, that's really all I need. And then at that point, I'm pretty much the perfect AoE character. Just gotta level myself up. Let's see, do I have any achievements? Damn. That's rather unfortunate. I guess I could go with stealth. Next, I could go with a bit of stealth. And the only reason I'd really want to run with stealth is just because that could keep me alive a little bit longer. Bunch of areas that if I pass proper stealth checks would make a lot easier. Once you reach 37, I'd say go for Scorch Scale Drake. Okay. So I'm going to want to go over to Dust Wallow. At least until I get a little higher. Where's the guy that flew me in? Over here, maybe? Dust Wallow. That's Booty Bay. Honestly, I probably could try to go over to Booty Bay. EK? Eastern Kingdom? Wait, am I not in the Eastern Kingdom? No, I'm in the Eastern Kingdom. Yeah, I'm in the right place.
Where would you like to fly to? Honor.
I'm not sure exactly where this is. Badlands. Oh, okay. I understand now. I understand. EK has Swamp of Sorrows. Ah, okay, I see. Alright. Let's see if there's an enchanting altar up. Maybe we can knock out... That's a shame. It's just a random circle of people. Wonder what that's about. It's brand new. Eye of the Storm Emissary.
We will persevere. We will have justice.
Something about battlegrounds.
We have a great need for your help in Warsong Gulch against the Silverwing Sentinels. And there's even greater honor and reputation with the Warsong Outriders to be gained as well.
Yeah, they're brand new and they're to talk about the battlegrounds, so I'm assuming something is about to happen. I don't know if that's just a pre-scripted event or if they are planning something. I'm hoping we get the Season 10 stuff soon. I would really like to get some of the Conquest of Azeroth skills. Oh, here we go. We got two... So which one do I want to go for? Mud Sprocket? I probably want to go to Brackenwall. It seems like that would be the first place that I would go. Everyone can now obtain Tier 1 meats and leathers from Nagrind, thanks to the brave hero who used the Keeper Scroll high-risk events. Neat. Oh. I remember this area. I've died in this area. Bro, these enemies are fucking rough. Low level my ass. They can be gray mobs. They will fuck your shit. Let's see, is there actually... Now that I think about it, I could run the Baron's Quest again. They're pretty easy. These guys got way too much range. Oh, I could go back over to that Tiger Island. I bet you that's a pretty good AoE spot. Could probably fight that Loch Ness Dragon too. Hey, look, it's a boat. Rare. Ooh. I'm gonna guess those are the Murlocs I was being told about. Dark Fang, Witch Hill. Okay. This might end up being rather rough. But it gets us a step closer to where we need to be. So, in the end, it's alright. Okay. Looks like I'm just barely able to be here. Okay. So now I go over to Krog. And then I could speak to this guy.
Hunt down the infiltrators and slay them. Send a clear message to their superiors that we will not tolerate their spies' presence.
Okay. I think that's about it. Now I just gotta look for AoE-able enemies. Immediately right off the bat, I find an unknown soldier that is level 30 and elite. I mean, I'm tempted, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could see their stats. There's a wood cleaving axe over there. I figured there had to be a warforge somewhere. Oh, actually, there's quite a few. Oh. So I get 2 more. So I gain 1 spell power, 2 intellect. I lose the 6 stamina. Oh, actually, no. My spell power would go down by, like, insane margins. That's actually just not worth it. This area is kind of... Looks like I'm looking for Thalmor spies. Uh-huh. Fuck it. I mean, it's something. They only give me 200. Whoa. Nice ass mace. Worth a gold 30. Okay. Now we go back over to eating. I'm looking for a Theramore spy. I see a noxious flyer over here. It looks dragonoid. Not exactly sure if I could just tame that. I figured it would have died before that. Okay, those elementals might be a little crazy, but I am crazier. So there is that. Alright. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that it's not a dragon. I need to kill more of those spies. Two out of 9. Okay, few more. Oh, these are both PvP. And I don't think I want to fight the PvP ones. Because that puts me into PvP enabled for like an hour. And then at that point I can't go anywhere or do anything. I'm just kind of fucked. That is not what I'm trying to do. Because otherwise, I definitely would kill them. Drogoth the Roamer. Not exactly sure who Drogoth the Roamer is or exactly where I saw him, but that's a bit worrying. Keeping full track of my surroundings. Alright, I guess we just keep on going. Just a few more. Okay, yeah, so those guys are freaky. I think I watched S-Fan die to one of those guys. Okay, how are we looking here? Bunch of Withering Bloom. Oh yeah, there's Drogoth the Roamer. He is an elite. He's got 7,000 health. Level 37. To be fair, I don't have anything crazy to do to him. But I do have self-heals and a way to bail out if shit gets bad. Keep on blasting. Regrowth. Evocate. Back to the regrowth. Down to the wire here. Oh my god. Okay. That took... Whew. Took a lot. It took a lot. Elemental Bound. Oh my god. Garden Healing. Your chain heal lesser healing wave extends. The duration of your life bloom, rejuvenation, or regrowth on a target by 1 second. Okay. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Well, that was good to see. These are elementals, so technically you could have tamed that guy. Yeah, that guy also hit a lot harder. Yeah, there is a challenge where you do fight nothing but elites. I do wonder how that would go. Probably a lot of good drops. Faster frost bolts. I still do kind of want to kill those guys. Ah, I see now. It would be 3. I found Blazewing, a question mark in Searing Gorge. I don't know why I came here. Everything's like 7 levels above me. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Even more Thalmor sentries. Hey Toad, what happens if I decide to fight a PvP mob? How bad are the repercussions? Very, very tempted, but because it has that PvP tag, I know that means I'll be PvP flagged. Pretty sure you just get a 5-minute PvP flag, meaning anybody else with PvP can kill you. And he is rather rough. Hey, we found that infiltrator. Oh. Five out of 9. Yep. I want to slowly start heading back. I'm pretty sure this is where I came from. An unknown soldier gonna end up killing me. Sweet. Look at this. Eye gouging crossbow, throwing axe, mysterious wand. Yeah, I can get behind that. Mage weave, I think I need that for later. Okay. Big ass mana potions. Speaking of which, at this point, these potions are useless. Gold 30. Silk slippers. Anti-venom. Bit of raptor hide. The bandages. Honestly, yeah, let's get rid of the logs. Actually, keep the scroll of protection 3, scroll of stamina, scroll of strength, and those scrolls of agility can go. And that should build us up pretty high. Mystery meat can go. Alright. So apparently there are 3 level 47 elites guarding the gate on the Searing Gorge side, 75,000 HP each. Well, it's time to prove just how overpowered your supposedly overpowered class is. It's time to dominate. Yeah, I definitely could not do that. New Shuri. The Armorer. Some of it's sad. Is this just considered the end? To be fair, I do need to get myself a bit more rested. How many more Theramore? I need 4 more Theramore spies. Six, 3 more. That leaves 2. Dragon. One more spy and that's it. You should be the last. That's 9 out of 9. It's nowhere near that level. Fair. Alright, we're good. And that's the first of many.
Good work. They're in for
Nearly a level.
but they're not good enough to escape the watchful eye of the Horde. Adventurer, 2 of our spies were sent to steal documents from a ship at the Theramore docks. They gained the papers, but were discovered and were forced to throw the documents into the sea. 1 spy later escaped, but was unable to recover the prize. He reported his failure.
I see
and I now
now.
charge the task to you. The documents are in a footlocker, in the waters somewhere beneath the Theramore docks. Find those documents, Adventurer, and bring them to me.
Okay, Adventurer's Cache. We got Fade Leave. Okay. It's kind of hoping for something pretty nice there. Oh, no, it's the other way. Yep, up and over there. And that'll get me to 2 more quests. Yep. I'm on track. Okay. So far, so good. What are these? Oh, risen spirits. Huh. Oh, I found giant marsh frogs. I can only assume this is Toad's home.
Good day to you. See you around. Need help? Go with honor, friend.
I feel like I really wasn't supposed to be able to accept those quests, but you know what? Oh. It really wants me to kill 10 of them. I mean, I might as well gather the XP. Looks like there's a couple more. Four. And another one bites the dust. So that should be frog number 7. And then we fight the actual thing. Information gathered, 1 out of 10. Okay. That should bring our grand total up to 9. And then we've got one final frog to boil. And then that should be all of that. Perfect.
What can I
Eye
do?
juice is good juice for drinking. Too bad most critters only have 2 eyes. But spiders have lots of eyes. Lots and lots. And dark mist eye juice is tasty, smooth, and salty.
Wow, okay, surprisingly.
Taste them already. Dark mist spiders are west
Not enough.
cavern. You figure the spiders are named after the cave? Or is it the other way around?
Yeah, now I head all the way back. And then once I'm back there, I can then return all of those, and that should give me all the XP. It is a bit of a journey. Especially since we gotta do all this weird shit to avoid detection. Mostly because we do not want to get caught lacking. And then after we go up this hill, there we are. Found a field of 43 and 44 elite dragons? Jesus. Okay.
Good work, adventurer.
Sweet. Blizzard rank 3.
Was charged to spy on the city.
So now we can kill that many more of them.
It may be his last. From your testimony, I fear that Mark met his end in the swamp.
Okay, now we got 1 talent and 1 ability essence. %30 damage increase would be nice. Feel like it's pretty hard to beat that. Yep, and now we're pretty much guaranteed to reduce our blizzard casts. That's actually kind of huge. Wonder, are there any... Oh, I actually can get some seals. Oh, no, it's the blessings that I need. Oh, no, look at that. I actually can get Blessing of the King. So I would want to enable that just purely because 5% stat increase across the board is kind of huge. Then we can regen all of that. If you look at our armor, it's 1523. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't show our doubled stats here. At least I don't think so. Okay. At any rate, slowly but surely I'm gaining some stuff. 3,000 mana, 1,300 health. Not the craziest stack in the world, but not bad. Yep, now I got a few more things to do. 15 of them to 20. Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. Alright. The Firemane Ashtail is what I'm looking for, I think. Question is where is it? I got so much shit here. I kind of wish I had some sort of one-handed staff so I can actually use the offhand stats. These are actually kind of nice. Oh, you actually are getting the bonus. Nice. Yeah, okay, so you do bonus damage. So I actually should be able to change him around a little bit. I have collected quite the few appearances here. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can summon that pet. Oh yeah, look at that. Tamed Elemental as well. Honestly, kind of feeling the Elementals. I do wonder if there's an AoE Elemental. That could be a good vibe. There is the Titan's Grip that allows you, or that lets you dual wield two-handers at the cost of damage. Oh, that's actually kind of huge. Titan's Grip. I'm guessing that's a warrior thing. Question is which one of these would this be? I'd guess it's probably Fury. Titan Grip. God damn, oh, that fucking requires level 60. Allows you to wield a two-handed axe, mace, or sword. Does not apply to staves, though. Oh, also allows for a weapon to be held. Okay, I didn't read further down. Okay, I'm done. That would be awesome. So at level 60, Titan's Grip is going to be a requirement. Definitely a bit of a requirement there. I almost wonder if I can bear form while the Mana Forge barrier is on. I almost wonder if I could get into a bear form to gather up all the people, then bail out of the bear form. Because I think that would then swap me over to a full health pool, and then proceed to do all the stuff. Windwalk could be kind of nice too. Yeah, regrowth is kind of nice, but low-key, I don't think it's actually enough. Oh, damn, I'm up to 2,000 runes. And with that, I think I'm going to go back over to Ogrimmar. Might as well attempt. Sweet. Finally, I've got a bunch of goddamn scrolls. Okay, let's reforge you. That's for totem. Increases the dispel resistance of your Curse of Doom. Reduces the mana cost of flight. Increases the damage done by Moonfire. Gain 2% of your mana every 3 seconds while under the effect of Rapid Fire. Wingman. Challenging Shout applies an aura to you, increasing your damage taken by 10%, but reduces the damage nearby allies take by 10%. Eh. Methodical Approach. Your ambush now ignores. An Honest Mistake. After one of your spells misses, you gain a 5% increased hit chance and a 5% spell haste for 10%. I could use that. I could use that. Damn, it's level 10 in a loon? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll have to finish off one of my loon characters at some point. Probably gonna be jealous if I do. Just so I can actually run all the dungeons. Yep, so there we go. Now, if we somehow miss, we probably won't miss in the future. And we'll be able to, like, rapid fire off things a lot faster. Midnight Flames is kind of crazy. Still haven't gotten what I needed. And that's all that we can roll, unfortunately. Unless we've got an achievement. Ah, here it is. Nope. Getting close, though. Deliver LP item. Gives us 500. I wonder. It's listed as an LP item currently. If we were to look into area, I click LP. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Spellbound, Tome of Writing, doesn't matter. Looks like you could get a Potion of Experience. Is probably about the best. Technically, there's the Glider. Race Change. Yeah, so I guess you could finish out all the Horde side stuff and then swap over to Alliance, then finish out all the Alliance stuff and then become the Ultimate Hero. It's about the best that I could really see. Do wonder. Okay, well that did something. Yeah, it was an achievement. Yeah, so it looks like overall 72 achievements have been earned on this character. Not much in the way. Apparently there's achievement points that you earn. I guess I should also check. I don't think I really tested the new sprint out. We get that over to 60% speed. Not much, but it's something. Guild recruitment banner. Prestigious awards. Yeah, so it looks like he gets some cool stuff. Okay, there's a cool mount. Yeah, everything else is... Oh, no. So it looks like when you prestige, you're able to then grab some of these items. So once you reach 60 or greater, have no hand of fate or no hand of fate for the specialization you wish to prestige in your bags. What gets reset is your quest, exotic pets, buffs and debuffs. Press specialization lock. Once prestige mode is activated, you will not be able to change specialization until you reach 60. Resets your current specialization only. This is your complete reset of all abilities. Slot new skill cards to run to unlock your build. Resets your current specialization. Hand of Fate quest chain. Then you gain some of those. Neat. Oh, it does actually get you a prestigious cache. Requires max level to open and contains gear selectable from your stat type. And it also gives you 50,000 runes of ascension. Oh yeah, you'd be going pretty crazy. That would be one hell of a way to do it. Not bad, though. Yeah, I still do need to find a way to get something better here, though. I need some Mystic Enchant that gives me something better with AoE. The improved Blizzard was really the best. I think technically I could go with more Cryokinesis. Get that to a maximum of a 75% increase to the power coefficient. Not exactly sure how much that really helps. But, I mean, it might. Yeah, I mean, right now, Arcona Cold is doing 278 damage on a non-crit. Which is pretty big, considering our Blizzard only... Oh, actually, now it does 899 damage. I mean, that's pretty big. Plus, it does that to everybody. So, it'll just be like a flat pop of the Blizzard. Definitely some cool stuff that I could make. Like, if I decided to go with, like, a fire build, this would probably be it. I imagine there's probably some builds that I could do with this now. Let's see, Midnight Flames. Maybe Tide Color? Yep. Yeah, if I just wanted to be a nutty healer, I could do Tide Color. Which would basically just make me the craziest healer of all time. This would be a really, really good spec for running with people. Let's see, what other ones do I got? One with the light, ambidextrous, Harbinger of Flame, Martial Crescendo, attack speed increased by 9%, stacks up to 6 times. I mean, it's not bad. Let's try Stormhammer. It seems to be an interesting one. Yeah, here we go, Stormhammer. Yeah. This one is actually a tank. Yeah, it's built to be tanky, do some solid DPS. It's very enjoyable to play, apparently. Yeah, because this basically just allows you to throw around pretty big damage. I think it'll be a while, but eventually, I think, yeah, chain lightning. The moment that it's available, chain lightning. I do like that I can change the scroll wheel at will now. That is kind of nice. But yeah, now we can do some proper builds. Alright, not much else we're gonna do around there. That's all pretty much done. Although I should look for some towns that have like super duper easy quests where it's just run back and forth in the exact same town without ever running out. Because I bet you I could just claim a bunch of free levels from that. Like an insane amount. Not quite sure, but it should. So many level 70s. Dude, level 33. He's doing a prestige challenge. I would fight him, but since we're in a big city, that's a bit it's a bit, sketchy. There's actually a few of these circles. I wish to join this battle. Bad idea. This dude's crazy. Let's see. Let's inspect this guy. As I thought, he is crazy. It looks like he's a tank. Bro. That's insane. Item level 159. PvE power is 432 out of 495. Holy shit. He actually hasn't done the Mana Storm yet. Believe it or not, this guy has yet to touch the Mana Storm. It's kind of odd, honestly. Very, very surprising. But that checks out. Alright, well, I would say that this has been a fairly useful test. We got to test out the brand new mouse, the new Razer Naga. I think I should probably rebind a couple more things with it, but honestly, pretty nice. I do gotta say, it is a lot easier to cast things with this now. Now that I have it all in a line where I can just pop it, then immediately into that. Yeah, no, that just instantly makes it a lot better. No more fumbling around and clicking the wrong keys all the time. Though, that's not to say I won't make any mistakes. Though, to be fair, we only made one. That's where we accidentally queued Rejuvenate instead of the Frostbolt. Or rather, Regrowth. I'm thinking maybe redoing Regrowth might be the vibe. Prevented while in combat. Hmm. 2 gold. Yeah, I can take that. Instead of that, I mean, we could do Healing Wave. Huh. What is the Priest Seal? Renew. Also Greater Heal. Greater Heal takes away too much mana, I feel. Although, then again, Renew is 35 over 15. The fuck is yours? Somewhere around here. Am I crazy? Is Regrowth? Oh, well, wait. No, it's a Druid thing. Duh. 44 to 50 over 21. Okay, so it is actually slower. Healing Touch might be a nice one. Although now that I think about it, probably not. Yeah, I can confirm the northern half of Swamp of Sorrows is ass for AoE farming. Yeah, that checks out. Makes sense. Their question is really, what are we gonna pick here? So that's 25. So Renew is better. Although, I mean, I might as well just instantly heal for that instead of that same amount over time. Because, like, when I'm casting this, it's kind of like an emergency. So rank 7 is 422. So about a third of my health. So I get pretty low when my health drops. Then I pop that and then we're good. Worst comes to worst with mana, we pop a mana agate. They are on a pretty big cooldown though. It's a 1 minute cooldown, so we can't always use it, but we've also got Evocation. Evocation does help quite a bit. I do wonder if we hasten spellcasting and channel. Yeah, it is faster. It's a lot faster. So we could regen our full mana by just popping that and then doing that. We've also got a mana regen potion. Oh, I mean, good auto click there. We do have a taunt. Should probably learn to use that when pulling groups of enemies. You could use the Mana Tide Totem and Brilliance Aura. I've thought about Brilliance Aura, but I'm not sure about it. But Brilliance Aura might be a vibe. Forget what it was about Brilliance Aura. That was a bit... Yeah, it says to all missing, or to all party members. Didn't really know if that applied to myself. But 2% every second for 15 seconds is pretty nice. That would be just 30% of my mana right then and there. But it does eat away at 2 rare slots, which is annoying. I am down to only 2 more legendaries, which isn't great. I wish I could grab this mirror image. Creates 3 copies of the caster nearby, which cast spells and attack the mage's enemies. That would be so fucking huge. Best I can really do, though, is spell steal. Ritual of refreshment. If you get mind mastery, you need you do also extend its duration by 6 seconds. Not bad. Yeah, I might push into that. I don't know. I gotta max out the Cone of Cold, which will make that do even more damage, which would be huge. And then after that's done, I think I might pop over into here, which will give that yet another 3% boost. And then either a power over into here or the rest over into here. Because the capstone is kind of awesome. While your mana is below 50%, tap into the raw power, restoring 1% of your mana each second, increasing your magic damage by 10% and arcane damage by another 5%. The effect lasts for 10 seconds and can only occur once every 30 seconds. That sounds pretty good. My mana gets low pretty often, so maxing this out will be nice. But also the Cone of Cold damage is pretty nice. And this impacts my Arcane Explosion as well. So that'll just mean that I can finish out those huge groups just that much easier. Damn, that dude is spamming arcane missiles. Bro, it is crazy how many magic missiles come out from his thing. What in the fuck? I know he's using his lightning bolt to chain it. Arcane Thunder. So it looks like he's using this. Yep, legendary world forged mystic enchant. I gotta find so many more of those. I do like the whole mystic enchant system though, it is kind of nice. Does occasionally make me miss the rolls though. Alright. Actually, before we do that, let's find the inn. Actually, let's just go over to this inn. But I do believe that is going to be all for tonight. I would like to continue some more, but it's like 7 a.m. So I am out for tonight. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in, though. If this is your first time here, I do also stream over on twitch.tv, so please do go check that out. Link over in the description down below. Make sure to give this a like, do subscribe, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Goodbye.